Hello, everybody. We're back. I know the hashtag #FreePeter is going around a little bit. So I want you all to see that Peter is right here beside me. Are you okay, Peter?
I'm fine. Thanks for letting me out of my cage in the garage so that I could be here with you.
That's enough, Peter. So anyway, we're back with another stream where I have more to say. Now, don't worry, it won't be 9 hours like the last one.
Holy shit, I hope not. I only have about 8 to 10 minutes left in me. I hope you don't plan on talking about everything again.
You're damn straight. I'm gonna talk about everything.
Damn it!
If I'm done being interrupted, I have a lot to talk about. And when I say I mean you, Peter.
Why do I have to talk? I was just getting ready to watch a movie.
Because I already talked for 9 hours, and in my weakened condition, and with all of my trauma, I need to go live again for our subscribers to show them how tough I am and how I most definitely have my shit together, and I can turn this pain and suffering into cold, hard cash.
Look, my Botox beauty, I'd love to talk about all that shit, but honestly, I just want to kick back and watch a movie.
Listen here, Sugar Daddy. You're going to talk about this shit philosophically and more psychologically. I want you to talk about the inner workings of the mind of a stalker, and I want you to talk about why people are giving me shit for my 9-hour stream. Got it?
Should I talk about your lies and the text messages?
Absolutely not. I need you to use all your psychobabble to confuse our sheeple. That's it.
I can do that. After all, I do have my GED.
Honey, I think what you meant to say was you have your PhD. And before I allow you to begin, I just want to say thank you to those of you who have been so supportive, especially those of you who purchased the highest tier of my Patreon so that I can make some cash from all of this persecution that has become my cross to bear as a seriously famous YouTube tragedy pimp.
Yeah, thanks everybody for all of the cash. It has really turned our frowns upside down.
That's enough.
Sorry, my queen. I guess I'll start my Dr. Pepper analysis in sort of an unexpected place.
What? What do you mean?
I thought it'd be great if I start by talking about Brad Pitt.
You're a moron.
Hear me out. So, the reason I want to talk about Brad Pitt is because he is an actor of my generation.
God, you're old.
Look, I followed him very closely and I appreciate him. I've watched him mature, develop, and grow. Sort of like your cheekbones.
What did you just say?
I said he's my inspiration.
You're such a fangirl. It's honestly disturbing.
Kind of like you dropping that suit so that it couldn't be filmed and your bullshit would have been exposed to your subscribers.
Excuse me? What in the flippity-doo-dah did you just say to me?
You heard me. Now shut your mouth and let me talk about Brad Pitt.
Look, Peter, I brought you here to use ethical persuasion techniques on my sheeple, like reciprocity, foot in the door, and social proof, which leverage fundamental human desires and behaviors. That's it.
Screw that, babe. We need these idiots and their money. I'm going to use a little something called paltering on all of them.
What in the hell is paltering?
Well, it's the active use of truthful statements to convey a misleading impression. It's a distinct form of deception, to be honest. Although, paltering differs from lying by omission, which is the passive omission of relevant information, and lying by commission, which is the active use of false statements.
I don't know what any of that means.
Well, if you shut your mouth and let me talk about Brad Pitt, you'll find out.
Holy shit, I'm so confused.
And there it is. Me talking about Brad Pitt is working. You're obviously confused. Now, imagine how everyone else will feel listening to me on this nonsense.
Good God, you're right. Damn, I love you. Keep talking, babe. I want you to confuse all these simple chuckle fucks with your big words and stories of Brad Pitt.
So listen, I first fell in love with Brad Pitt when he played JD in the film Thelma and Louise. He's just like you, my love. He was a charming drifter who was romantically involved with Thelma just before he stole all of her life savings.
How in the hell does this help me? And how am I like JD?
Are you serious? You're JD, and that would make me Thelma. Try to keep up, dear.
I don't quite understand the reference.
Okay, look, how about when Brad Pitt played Louis in Interview with a Vampire?
What about it?
Well, he was a blood-sucking vampire who fed off of the innocent. I mean, he tried really hard to be nice, but at the end of the day, he could only gain off of the loss of others.
Are you suggesting that I'm a vampire just like who Brad Pitt played in that movie?
Goodness gracious, no. I'm saying you're like Claudia, the little girl vampire who was forever young, even though she was old as shit, and who of course fed off of the innocent and kept saying, I want some more.
You're on thin ice, mister. None of your Brad Pitt references are helping my case.
Well, what about when Brad Pitt was in that movie, Meet Joe Black?
I'm afraid to ask, but what about it?
Well, you see, in Meet Joe Black, Brad Pitt started off as a nice guy. Then he got hit by a friggin' car, and boom, he turned into the devil.
How in the hell am I like Brad Pitt in this one?
Well, You're more like Drew, I guess. After all, Drew was doing some sneaky shit behind the scenes to Mr. Parrish, and then Brad Pitt set his ass up on speakerphone where the entire board of directors heard Drew's true evil intentions. I guess some people don't like when their true selves are exposed.
You're about this far from sleeping on the couch tonight.
Look, I've never done this shit before. I'm trying.
Try harder.
What about when Brad Pitt was in that one movie called Snatch?
Now, just how in the hell am I like him in that movie?
You're nothing like him in that one. I just wanted to say, Snatch. Wait
I swear, you're like dealing with a child.
a second, I got it. You're like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Let me guess. I'm like Marla Singer, and I drift from support group to get attention for myself on issues that I don't really have.
Shit. I never thought of that one. I was gonna say that you were like Edward Norton in that one.
And just how am I like Edward Norton in Fight Club?
Remember the part where Edward Norton beats the shit out of himself in his boss's office?
Watch it.
It's kind of like you pretending to get hurt by a stalker, yet nobody but you really saw what happened.
I'm seriously regretting having you up here to gaslight the gullible people that watch us. You suck at this psychobabble damage control.
What about when Brad Pitt was in the movie Seven?
You know, I can actually see this one. I would be like Morgan Freeman out there on the streets and solving crimes.
Actually, I was thinking that you're more like 5 out of the 7 deadly sins. Pride, greed, lust, envy, and at this very moment with your newest court filing, you're displaying wrath.
Unbelievable.
And here's a little fun fact for you. Brad Pitt was in Deadpool Part 2.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He played the Vanisher.
Did he help Deadpool fight crime and bring justice to the criminals?
No, he was invisible, and after the movie, nobody remembered him.
And how in the hell does that relate to me?
Listen, Pumpkin, I just lay out the pieces. It's up to you to put it all together.
None of this is helping me.
Let me ask you this. Did you know that Brad Pitt was in a TV series called Tales from the Crypt?
No, but I'm sure that you're going to tell me all about it.
He played a character named Billy in Season 4, Episode 9.
And just how does this episode relate to me?
Well,
Hold on a second. My nose itches.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm human. When my nose itches, I scratch it. Now, how am I like Brad Pitt in that Tales from the Crypt episode?
Well, now that I've seen your hands, I'd say that you look more like the Crypt Keeper himself.
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? That joke was pretty lowbrow coming from you.
Well, actually, I was afraid to make a highbrow joke.
Now, why on earth would you be afraid to make a highbrow joke?
Have you looked in a mirror? If those brows get any higher, I'll have to name them Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
I swear, I need some golden plates and a seer stone to even begin to understand your humor.
Oh, yeah? Well, I swear that you've watched the movie Gone Girl way too many times.
Did you just say Gone Girl? I can't believe that you finally named a movie that didn't have Brad Pitt in it.
What if I told you that the director actually wanted Brad Pitt?
Oh, sure, and angels give golden plates to humans.
Fine. If you don't believe me, Google it.
Look, I'm the talent. I don't Google shit. That's a Grayson job.
Yeah, Google it, Grayson.
Okay, I'm shutting this dumpster fire down. To all of my uncut gems out there, head on over to my Patreon and give me cash, and I'll upload another video of me and Peter doing more damage control, more psychobabble, and more gaslighting. Peter, do you have anything else to say before we end this?
You're the devil.
Excuse me?
Google it.